In this video, I'm going to be explaining what is array initializer list. Consider this array declaration. You have an array declaration with the array size of 5. Okay, and if you want to initialize the array, this is how you should do it using the initializer list. You should put it in the curly braces and put all the initial values inside it. And if you do this, what will happen in the memory is that it's going to have the declaration of array with 5 memory location, consecutive memory location, and in index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, here you're going to have 3, 9, 2, 1, 8. Okay, so that is the initial value that will be put in every element of the array. To output the array, you're going to use the loop I less than the size I plus plus. See out the array I using that index, and you will see that the output is according to the list that you have provided here. Okay, and as you can see here, 3, 9, 2, 1, 8. It is following this order. Okay, since the array size is 5, you cannot do the declaration which is more than the size of the array. For example, I include one more. When I run the program, when I compile it, I will get an error saying that this excess elements in the array declaration. Okay. Now, what if you declare or initialize the array with less values compared to the size of the array? Okay, so here what will happen is that in this array declaration, you will have the initial value as 392, and the rest will be defaulted to 0. Now this is called partial array initialization, partially initializing the array with fewer initial values. So if the array is initialized with fewer initial values, then the size declarator, the remaining elements will be set to 0. So when you run the program, what you will see is that you will have the initial values of 392, but the remaining ones will be set to 0. Another thing that I want to mention is the implicit array sizing. What does it mean is that implicit array sizing. Here, if you declare an array without the size but with the initializer list, so what will happen is that it's going to create an array. The size of the array depends on how many values you have in the initializer list. Okay, so if you declare the array as like this is called implicit array sizing, and the size of the array will depend on how many values that you have assigned, that you have put in the initializer list. As for this case, the size of the array is now 3. So this is called implicit array sizing. This is called explicit array sizing.